All right, welcome back, everybody. My name is Keith.
I'm Nick.
I'm Curtis.
I'm yesterday.
I'm Jarek.
And I'm Mary Jane Zamaki.
And this is Redemption Reacts. So today, we got 17, Don Quixote, lyric version, color-coded. So without any further ado, this is what, a fire B-side that people are trying to tell us to listen to?
Yeah, I only know it's off of Fearless.
You gotta tell them.
So there's this thing, right? You know what? You say it better. So how about you tell them?
Short-term memory loss. I forgot.
All right, I kind of remember a little bit. So basically, the issue is that there are a lot of people who watch the channel but don't subscribe to the channel.
What?
Now you remember? A little bit?
Sounds a little familiar. I can't believe we're still doing this.
It's funny that we still have to do this, right? But either way, this is probably your 6th video. Yes, yes, you. Please, it would be great for us and for yourself, because we can give you more content, to hit the subscribe button. Also turn on the notification bell so you know that when we drop something new, it'll come right to you directly anytime that we drop anything. And also, if there's something that you want to see that we're probably not doing, and might want to check over on the Patreon, you should head over to that as well. We also have dance practices,
live performances,
never
guide
get
coming
that
soon,
spiel
interviews coming out and everything. It's a dope community for over 2,000 redeemers.
It's a safe place. So you should check that out as well. Was that? Did I nail that, Jarek? Was there anything else that we missed out of that one?
Nah, that sounds. I think so. Yeah.
It's coming back, like Celine Dion. It's all coming back to you now.
I remember now. Yeah.
I was waiting for y'all to teach me about Don Quixote.
So Don Quixote is a character in a book. I believe he's a Spanish knight with pretty much has dementia, or he embellishes. It's kind of left up to you as to
Determine.
what to determine.
Like some people think he's just pretending to do that so he
right.
can get what he wants.
Like I think he actually fought a windmill thinking it was a monster, and he told people he killed the monster, even though he just fucked up a windmill.
So as a love interest.
Yeah, things like that. Just seeing things that aren't there, or embellishing, or kind of lying to make yourself feel more important. All of those are themes, depending on how you look at the book and how you interpret it.
So I hope we get some of that duality in this track.
All right. So without any further delay, let's hop on in. There's a lot of people on that screen.
Oh, no, I was gonna say everybody good. Don't care if I'm crazy. Shit, Vernon.
Windmill.
Vocal god.
That melody crazy.
Pay my debt.
No, go on.
I like that. Like, you gotta play this shit with the windows down and the air hits you.
I can picture this video. Okay, guess that's.
shit, DK.
Nice.
It's a clean B-side. Thank y'all for that, for the little story before it kind of set up the song.
Almost like a Chris letter on.
Yeah.
You're racist. The curse of la order. Whistle was like, that's Mexican fucker.
Somebody probably is gonna say that.
Actually, want to
La
watch this.
Order, is that a Mexican folktale or no?
This is Spaniard.
Yeah,
okay,
but
it's just a straight Spaniard.
Yeah.
Spaniard.
Nice.
Okay.
This is a good John. I like this beat a lot, for real, for
Same.
real. I think the beat was probably the best part. I like the progression. The melody was so catchy and just so nice to listen to. They were all just flowing on that beat. A lot of great moments. Had a lot of great moments. I just love that. It's so dope. All of them snapped. Who's this right here?
Hoshi.
Hoshi? Yeah.
He liked it.
He's in his bag. I'm hoping there's an MV. I'm hoping there's a live performance. I'm hoping there's more. I believe in the Redeemers. They're gonna find something.
Like, we got you.
I need more of this. When did they drop this?
This is brand new. This is off of the Fearless album for this year. So
they just dropped this. There's still a possibility we could get
Fearless was
some.
another joint. Yeah, that joint was crazy.
Fearless was fucking
Listen to that joint on the way up here. That was crazy.
yeah, bro. But I agree with you 1,000% though, Jerry. It was the song. I'm not gonna lie. It was like, oh my god, this is their best B-side ever. It wasn't like that, but the song did have like so many moments. The cadences and the flows it felt like a breath of fresh air almost. Y'all telling us the backstory and everything on like that filled in a lot of the like complexity and just I guess like the metaphors and similes that are going on within the track. So I thought that was decent. This does seem like a song where everybody carried. Everybody had an opportunity to eat. I do want to see more though. I would love to kind of see the dance practice for this or an MV. I started painting one in my head. Especially something that was a little more Spanish centric, even with certain colors and stuff like that, and just like it's a lot of ideas and a lot of things you can do with what y'all told us the background of this is.
I could even see this being like a party joint. Let's say they go to a beach in Spain, and like he thinks he's having the time of his life, and it's a great night. But when people retell it, he was like a prick and almost got like fucked up or whatever. But he thinks he had a great night. I mean, it could be something just as simple as that.
We found out he passed out and had that whole night in his head or something.
Right. Or like, he thought he was buying drinks for the bar, but he was really just knocking over people's glasses while dancing. I mean, it could be anything because like the way the character, but no, I mean,
Great movie.
yeah,
Great twist.
very great twist. Or, a How I Met Your Mother episode.
I like this a lot. I don't know who my favorite was. It was either who's the last one? Dino. It was either him or Hoshi. They did what they had to do, or Vernon. Vernon killed it at the beginning. He started it off like, "Yeah, we gonna do that thing." But
that thing.
What thing?
That thing. I like how you guys explained the story before, and then it helped us understand, like Nick said, the metaphors that was inside the song. That was super dope as well. I like this a lot. This was a good B-side, very well put together.
Should be an A-side.
You know what I say about 17 too? Some groups it's real easy to like kind of pick a bias, like kind of off the bat. It'll be like, you know what, these two guys could kind of like be your bias and stuff like that. When you dive into all them 17 tracks, I can easily see why any person is somebody's bias out of 17. It's just each person is so well rounded with everything that they do.
Come out of nowhere with a surprise.
Especially
yeah, exactly. Okay. Yeah, but it'll just be you be like, I haven't heard such and such on too many tracks, and they be like, nah, that's him, and you be like, oh shit.
Never said that with
Got me
Woozy.
now. Ooh, Woozy. Yeah, he's ultra talented, man. I'm not saying others aren't, but being able to produce, write, do like the dance and rap and singing and everything like
And
that.
be short.
Okay. How y'all feel about this, man?
My fault, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is cool. I like this one better than the last one we just listened to, but I don't know exactly where I would listen to this. Like me personally, like not saying I don't know where anyone could listen to it. I don't know at what point I would listen to this. Like just where the beat is kind of cool, but I think the song is so short it doesn't really give it enough time for any true progressions, or same with the vocals and anything. I like that everyone has a part, but you also know how I feel when it comes to that too. I don't think everyone needs to be on every song, and sometimes you kind of got to let some people
Leave them all bad and bougie.
and progress vocally on a song and everything like that, as opposed to this person slides in here, this person slides in there, this person slides in, and that's kind of like my gripes with the song. It really doesn't have like an identity for me. It just feels like this is like a B-side truly, and just we just kind of did this and everything like that, which obviously is a disservice in my opinion to 17 just because of how talented they are. I love Scoops. I think Hoshi, pretty much the leaders, definitely I think they're all fire, but DK and Vernon are two of the other guys that I like from the group as well, that I really think
Don't forget
handle
Wooz.
business, and I like to hear them.
He said leaders.
You say it again.
Yeah, now he mentioned that he said 17 leaders. No, I can get that love. We can play this when we're at the beach or something. We had a boombox on. Huh?
I was asking, is his name The 8?
Yep. He got some decent solo shit too.
Wait, is
I
who name? What name?
Enjoyed
name's The
this
Eight.
song. I really enjoyed the song. This was definitely a vibe. This was my favorite part of the song.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It just like I just fell in love with this particular part. Probably I don't know if the
June?
beat changed, but it's just the cadence.
Oh my God.
Hey.
I feel like everybody carried, and I do feel where you're coming
like the
from a little bit, but like it be a lot of songs I don't like, but once I hear it in the car, I'm like, this the same song? I don't know, like you know what I mean. I definitely do want to hear this in the car. Is there a video to this? No. This was a banger. I liked it. I didn't. You guys said it was short. How long that short? Long was this song?
2 minutes and some change.
Sounds
right,
the
it's
best
a radio-
standard for tracks.
I don't know, but I don't think I would change anything. Honestly, I like the song. I think it's just this part. This I kind of would have tried to make longer. As far as like, I don't know what it's called.
Like this melody's nice.
Yeah.
This melody's it's the chorus, but the melody in the chorus is very nice. I'll give it that. It's just you don't get enough of that.
I want a little more of that, but solid.
My fault, bro.
Yeah, I enjoy both though, cause I mean I kind of get what y'all saying, but it's weirdly one of those things that me and Jarek said early on, where it's a lot of moments I like. I like the same one, like when it, like the tempo gets like a little bit more. I guess I'm just still thinking about it like it's just like it's a B-side, so I'm kind of leaving it at that, versus looking more into it, kind of. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that you weren't. I was like, nigga, leave me alone. Nigga, go ahead.
Like it's too hot for
got
this
my
shit.
point out.
I'm saying it's
I don't
like,
need 17 reasons to like.
You're my 17th reason, Bryce.
Damn, 17?
It's a lot of reasons. I try to give you bail, man. No, I like the song. I thought the song was cool. The only issue I have with the song is the fact that I felt like maybe the chorus and maybe the pre-chorus kind of repeated a little bit too much. I would have liked to actually hear some more verses in the song to kind of flesh out more of a story within that night of whatever happened. But obviously that's not the case. But I thought the song was good. It was definitely a vibe, but I feel like this might go different, like Shai said, different in the car or in headphones. Definitely a good melody. Everybody just kind of, again, carried, which was previously said, just because like everybody kind of got a line. So like Lo was saying, you don't really get a chance to let somebody get in the pocket and just kind of ride it out. it's always switching up. But I mean, for them to have to go deal with that and still make a nice song where the vocals don't sound jarring from one to the next and the melodies still kind of flow right into the next one, this was still a very well constructed and arranged song. Because I can only imagine how difficult that is with all those sounds and voices. Just making sure like you don't go from a high to a low just because, oh well, you already sung, so I can't. Yeah, I can't, make you sing twice just in order to ease us down. So we got to figure this out.
Is that how y'all? Is that the control, bro? Like,
Yeah.
is that how you felt though? Like, me personally, I didn't feel like at no point it was too many voices or.
No,
it was
that's
like,
what I'm saying. Like they did a great job of the arrangement to where it didn't
you
feel
felt
like that.
No.
Oh, okay.
I felt like it didn't.
But it didn't give everybody a chance.
Yeah,
to,
it was no one that stood out. It was no one got a chance to really do anything. It was just like, all right, it's your turn, it's your turn, it's your turn.
Spit your
it's your
two
turn.
bars.
Whereas-
Spit your two bars and move on.
But on fear, they did it well though.
But I can
The
still
song-
argue on Fear. Like everybody ate on Fear too.
It's all progressions though. With this, it's kind of the same.
Or even
thing
Hot.
throughout the whole
But I
song.
don't know
Both
if
those
everybody
songs
sung
are
on Hot.
definitely more of high octane like kind of songs too, though. And shit.
But I think if we're gonna have a conversation about that, like, you can still have progressions without it being a high octane song. You kind of just still like, say the first four or first three, however many people is on the first verse and chorus and everything, they start off low, and then the next set they bring it up, and then they rise. You have a pre-chorus or hook, or however you, and then finally you have your epic climax where everybody go up. So
yeah, let me reword that. I think both the songs y'all just said are songs where not so much a key change happens when the chorus hits, but there's a shift in the complete production when the chorus comes on in both Fear and Hot. Like literally, like it jumps off of whatever BPM it is into something else in both those. The pre-chorus and the chorus, I do agree with y'all, are kind of just in the same road and nothing bumps up.
that's the perfect metaphor for. I think the whole song is just linear. There's no valleys.
So I'll agree with that because I would have just either added another portion of the beat into like the chorus to like bump that, but my fault, y'all. I'm just picking up.
No, but I mean, I think that's where another verse might have helped that out. Maybe take it up a key change, or maybe just do something different, or maybe throw in a rap line with maybe a more melodic verse, and where you can actually make that key change and it feel natural.
But
But
they just made their drums kick. It seemed like their key change low was just adding more drum patterns in the kind of
and the 808s,
like just to like.
you know how you people like those.
I love the 808s.
We gotta get that on the shirt.
I can't hear
Just
it.
add
Put the
the
808. Put the 808 on.
Listen, I ain't wearing that fucking shirt.
You like, man, it's too hot for that too. Nah, but all in all, I thought this was a good song.
Yeah, I thought this was handled really well. I do like everything that's going on in the concept with it, as far as as you guys had alluded to the backstory of the Don Quixote from script from like the references of the stories of the past and things of that nature. I will say I do think the hook did kind of repeat a little bit too much, but in the same vein, to where the biggest flaw that I have is just that I wish there was another verse as well. That being said, I did think the part that stood out the most was the actual verse structure that was in it. I believe it was one verse. I do wish there was one there, but with what we were actually presented, I did really enjoy it, honestly. I thought, as you had all said, the way they mixed in all the different vocalists and everything to kind of get a piece of that and keep it in the same register, I thought they all integrated those things very well. And as you had said, it might not be on the register of Hot or Cheers or anything like that, but I like this kind of calm, more melodic flow as well within the song. Excuse me. And that being said, too, as far as the actual concept and what was done in there, I do like the idea that basically, okay, we're either crazy or we're basically this huge hero almost, where these incredible tales are spreading throughout the city or throughout the town or whatever. So the whole idea that basically it's like, yeah, we're this almost fantastical presence, whether we're lying or whether it's the truth, and just kind of the narrative that circulates from that, and tying that a little bit back to their music. I think that was handled really well. In the sense of, too, at one part they say, my boiling heart, icy and motivated, and the whole boiling and icy, the play on the juxtaposition, the oxymoron, if you will. of opposites, kind of keeping with the is it this or is it that? I guess in the same vein of the Don Quixote kind of fables, if you will. So I thought that was handled really well, and just from an album kind of perspective, or just rather more so in their discography, I like that they go from fear, being afraid of everything, and that being like a huge track for them, to kind of progress into the Don Quixote or the Fearless, depending on whichever comes first. So the fact that they kind of had that storytelling wise, I thought was done really well. Especially if they do tie this into their music, whether it's their accomplishments or just, any of those sort of things that could be metaphors with their particular journey in general. I thought that was all handled really well. And lastly, I would say within the verse structure, the verse bar that kind of stood out most to me was, they spend the whole time kind of talking about burning the city and kind of, leaving it at that, seemingly escaping all that talk, whether it's, fictional or truth. But I like that he basically had said within the verse that I was born out of fear, keeping with the song Fear.
That chorus
But then I rode out of the city basically on this horse fearlessly. So you're kind of tying the two, you're kind of bookending that theme of basically being born from fear, getting away from it, so you've overcome that fear. But then I'm curious if Don Quixote kind of sits in the middle of those two songs as far as storytelling album-wise or things throughout their discography, as I said. But I thought that one particular verse kind of tied everything together for me. But all in all, I really like the register of this. Every time we listen to 17, there's always new and different kind of lanes and avenues that they're able to open up within their artistry that I always love and respect. And, they're an incredible group for sure. And this track is just another cemented example of that versatility.
Yeah, man, y'all know the vibes, man. Jump in the comments. Tell us how you feel about the track.
See me bobbing my head is because the chorus, like I said, I like the chorus, but that melody is really smooth.
Liar! Now jump in.
Low likes the whole song.
Yeah, jump in there and tell us how y'all feel about it. The reason we had these discussions and pick each other's brains up here is just to kind of get a better understanding of what's going on. I love it when people don't like something and honestly say they don't, and then give good reasons why. Because then there's no hate behind that. It's just really a fucking real reason why. But jump in the comments and let us know what's up. Cheyenne love when people hate shit. So, let me know. I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.
Love y'all.